Hello, how are you? I thought I haven't done a studio vlog in quite a while, and it might be nice to do a studio vlog because I'm going through a lot of changes right now and I thought that'd be fun for you guys to see like the chaos that it creates. So for those of you who don't know, we bought our first house. Finally, at age of 41, I finally bought my first house with my husband. I was the one that was the commitment phobe. I've always been the commitment phobe in our relationship, and my husband's been so patient with me over it. But it's come to a time where it makes sense for us to buy a house because we're getting kicked out of our rental. Yes, our landlady did tell us she's kicking us out during, like she's not kicking us out during lockdown, but she told us she's going to kick us out during lockdown. Thanks a lot, cheers. And my husband was like, I never want to have to go through this kind of stress again where I have to worry about being kicked out during lockdown and stuff. I'm like, totally fair. I'm still scared of like buying in a house, but I totally understand your fear and I want you to feel secure. So we finally found a house. Well, it's an apartment, but I keep calling it house because it's a home, and yeah. So if you hear me say home, I mean apartment. And we bought it, okay, today, what day is today? Today is the 20th of May, and we bought the house flat in, I want to say 13th of February-ish. So we've had it for just over a month. We have ripped out the kitchen. I'll show you guys later. We've ripped out the kitchen. We've ripped up half of the bathrooms. We've got 2 bathrooms. And it's a right chaos right now. Behind me, this is like the top level, but there's like 2 levels of boxes here of chaos. This flat is just full of boxes right now. The other flat is full of boxes right now. Before that, I am still currently working, and therefore today I have to finish scanning stuff. I have been doing lots of test sheets. So we have the Hooker's green ones and the burnt umber ones. So what I'm trying to do, because I'm basically not going to have a studio for like a month, is trying to build some buffers. So I'm filmed up and uploaded all the way up to the end of June, end of next month, but I still need to make more buffer because end of June is when we're going to move to the other place, hopefully if everything's ready. And then but I won't have a studio built or anything. So July, I can't do any filming until I have a studio. So I'm trying to do Hooker's Green is going to come out in July, and then Burnt Umber is coming out in August. So I'm trying to do all the test sheets and do the filming at least before I lose this studio. I've also swatched out like 32 colors of the Shinhan PWC 32 color set that they've sent me, so that can be filmed as well, and that should take care of July and August. Yep, that's what I'm doing this morning. It is something about 8 o'clock. I'm in the morning. I'm gonna do the scans, and then, oh, by the way, in case this is how out of practice I am with vlogs. Today is gonna be like a day in the life of video. This is the day of just scanning and digitizing everything, and hopefully I'll still have energy at the end of the day for doing some painting, because I'm in the middle of painting our bedroom in the other flat. We both have full-time jobs, so it's trying to find the time and the energy to get all the stuff done on top of our work. And it's really hard for me because I normally have a set routine that works really well for me, and it's very clear, and it has lots of breaks, and it's about what do I want to do. Whereas right now it's about what can I get, like what do I have the time and the energy to get done right now to firefight whatever needs to be done. That's not a place that I enjoy being. It's also not a great place for me to be in terms of my bipolar. I'm also not being very good at doing all the self-care that I normally do, like exercise and eating well. We've had so many takeaways because it's like, well, do you want this job to get done this evening, or I cook a full meal? It's one or the other because I can't do both. So yeah, Whew, that was a lot of information. Anyway, I am gonna get on with scanning because I've only got like these 2 sheets left to scan, and then I think I'm gonna have breakfast. I'll show you what I ate for breakfast, and then yeah, we'll see what needs to be done after that. So see you in a mo. So that is all the scans done, and now I need to forward this onto my iPad. By the way, I have been living on watching Mini Small's moving vlog. I don't know how many times I've seen it, but it's the only thing that's keeping me sane, to watch her do the move. It's helping me cope with the chaos of rebuilding a whole kitchen and stuff. Can I just say that, how cute is this opera? This is Shinhan's opera, and it's my swatches. But look at the colors that it makes. It's so cute. It's so adorable. And I can see some super cute sugary illustrator loving this. However, the only problem is it doesn't scan very well. It scans pale pink, even if you do it max strengths. And I'll show you the scan. Hold on. And also, Lana, who does this, the light fastener swatching, this is how that opera turns out, which is super disappointing. So it's not, it won't come out on illustrations, scans and stuff. And also, hello plant bag, Lana said that this was the only opera that she's tested that just completely disappeared, which is not what you want to hear at all. So I don't know what you would use this for, because you can't use it for scanning and you can't have it on display unless you put it under UV glass. But these make like the cutest colors. I've got my breakfast now. This is a smoothie. Smoothie is what I normally have for breakfast because I'm not a morning person, and I'm like, don't make me choose stuff if I don't have to. So smoothie is like a perfect thing for me. I have a bag of frozen mixed papaya, mango and pineapple. So that's about that much of those fruits, and then like half a cup of gluten-free oats for some carbs, and then a whole banana in here. And that's what I normally do. I used to take banana and frozen raspberries until Ev from Eve Bolt, you guys know that she's my best friend, she got me onto like having pineapple and mango in the smoothie, and like that is my thing this year for this summer, is going to be pineapple and mango, and my poor raspberries in the freezer is not getting any use. While I'm having breakfast, I'm kind of also really sad today because one of my favorite actors in Japan died yesterday. Well, it was announced that he passed away, and he like, I watched all his stuff because my grandmother was a massive fan of him, and he used to do stage plays. I'm sure it's the same actor. I'm not quite sure because like I was a wee little girl, and but I'm like 90% sure it was the same actor. And my grandmother was a huge fan. We used to go to like the theatre to see his shows, and he used to go on like a gondola thing and throw, I don't it's like towels or something at the end of the show. And I still remember the day when like it hit my grandmother in the, she used to wear these big glasses, gorgeous glasses, like purple glasses. She could pull off purple glasses. That's how cool my grandmother was. And it hit her in the face, and he was so shocked, and he was like, oh my god, are you okay? Well, like the gondola was like taking him away because like the gondola operator doesn't know what's happening. But yeah, he passed away like day before yesterday, and that was like really sad to hear. That was a nice memory that I'd forgotten until I heard the news. So I'm kind of, obviously I'm not glad that somebody has died, but I'm glad that I got to keep like remember that memory. And now that I'm talking about it on video, it'll be on record, so maybe I'll find it again if I forget it. Who knows?
So I picked up this really nice does, and I saw it on display with this fake leaf thing in it. So anyone might know. So I had to wait until my mum was around to drive me, which is another point that I should have brought up earlier. Neither of us has.
Next thing I need to do is plan out some video schedules so I know exactly what videos are going out when, and this is my video schedule planner thing that I have in my notebook. And this year's goal is to try and get at least one video out every week, and so far, fingers crossed, that I've managed to do that. And I've filmed and uploaded all the way up to June, and here's where the Hookers Green is gonna go, and here's where the Burnt Umber is gonna go. And then I'm thinking there's gonna be 6 episodes of Shinhan swatching video, I think. The yellow one, the red one, the blue one, green one, neutral, and the summary. Yeah, so there's 6. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe do a bonus one here. I've just received this massive order. Well, it's not an order. The very QoR has very kindly sent me every single color in their QoR range, which is just unbelievable. Jed from QoR, thank you so much. They have been amazing people to work with. You know, some brands are awful to work with, and then that you learn once you start working, and there's some brands are just amazing from start to finish, and QoR has been amazing. They were like, yeah, we'll send you all the colors. I was like, oh wow, thank you. And I said, you know, if I can just have like a half pan of each color, that would be plenty. And they've actually sent me 4 tubes, so thank you so much. And so obviously I really want that to go out as soon as I can as well. So I'm thinking trying to get Shinhan finished by August, then September onwards I can do QoR, and then just depending on how I am in terms of filming, I can start doing maybe 2 videos a week to get the QoR colors out there. All of my YouTube and Patreon tasks written out like ahead of time, so that I know to not plan things around that week, or you know, try not to put as much tasks on those dates, and that really keeps me on track. So if you do YouTube and Patreon, then I highly recommend that, doing it this way, whether it's paper or digital, to know exactly what you need to do on what days of the month, so that you can make your rewards and things happen. Now I want to photograph these QoR paints that they've sent me, so that I can put it on Instagram, so I can promote their stuff as well. So I'm just gonna clear the table and then get the backgrounds and then do some photos. They've also sent me these printed catalog. Sorry, it's like, what time is it? It's 9:53. It's nearly 10 o'clock, and tiredness has just hit me really hard. So I am a little bit brain foggy. But yeah, they've also sent me this beautiful catalog, which is, it takes so much work out of me, because it has all the info that I actually need to be able to fill these swatch sheets, which means I don't have to look it up, which I am always appreciative of. And they've also sent me like a 1-page, well, 2-page version of that as well, so that's going to be really handy. Thank you so much. '84 tubes, which means I think I want to do 5 colors per video, not these colors, I'm just counting them roughly. It's gonna be 17 episodes, so yeah, I think that's gonna be 2 episodes a week schedule, otherwise it's gonna be like next year by the time we finish the core range. But I'm just so grateful that they would send me these, because it enables me to make like a whole series of swatching all their colors and really getting into detail of what they're like, so that you guys get to find out a bit more than just a mass tone of each color, which I think is most swatching videos. Whereas I want you guys to understand the characteristics of what each of these colors are, so that you can buy the exact color you want that's going to behave in a way that works for you and how you paint. So thank you so much to God. I can't thank them enough. They've been so wonderful, and they've been so kind and generous to send me all this. I just wasn't expecting full tubes, and when I asked them, hey, like, can you like send me some sample paints please, I was expecting like, I don't know, a few colors. Then they just went, nope, you can just have the whole range. I'm like, thank you so much. So I will be really excited to make this series and do the swatches and stuff. So I hope you guys are as well. Thank you again to Gordon and QoR and Jed for making this happen. You guys are just fantastic. You guys are wonderful people as well. I know that for some of you, you don't really care what their customer service is like, and for others, it really matters what their customer service is like. And the 2 brands that I can completely recommend with my whole heart is QoR and M. Graham. Those 2 companies have been absolutely amazing customer service wise. I've contacted M. Graham both in terms of a problem with a product, which like I will link up there, and they replaced it straight away for free and sent it all the way from America. And also when I was like, hey, can you send me some samples, they were like, they remembered who I was, and they were like, yeah, we can't send you the whole range, but we will give you what we can. And they were really kind about that too. So those 2 brands I highly recommend in terms of customer service. I'm holding this with my hand, so I'm sorry that it's wobbly, but now I've got to do the task that I've been holding off for ages. I've been holding off this for about a month, but I need to basically cut and tape the paper that I use for my Patreon paintings. And this is one of the most repetitive tasks in the range of tasks I have to do. And I really struggle with it because I'm not very good at repetitive tasks. So here is one of the pain points of my current studio that I really want to resolve in the next studio, the new studio, is that this is my paper cutter thing, trimmer. It's the only one that will allow me to cut a full imperial sheet of watercolor. However, as you can see, it takes the entire length of my current work desk, which means to be able to use it, I have to clear absolutely everything off the table. I've just managed to wedge it on for now, but to be able to use it properly, I have to clear everything, which, as you can imagine, is a pain. So what I'm hoping to have is a work desk that is separate to a cutting desk. And thankfully, because with the new studio, I've got enough space to have like 3 different tables. So I'm gonna have a work desk, a cutting desk and a filming desk, which would be so amazing. It means I can just get on with cutting without having to clear everything off my table, and it's going to be so much easier. But I will show you guys the new studio when it's set up. For now, I'm going to get on with cutting this papers. That's the papers cut into strips. So I cut them into 14 centimeter wide strips because the papers are 14 centimeters square, and I've now got 100 strips of this. And what I'm going to do is, rather than cut them first, I am going to tape the top and bottom of each strip, because then that saves me so much hassle when it comes to putting the masking tape on, because then there's like, I think I get 5 squares out of these each strip, maybe 4, I can't remember off the top of my head. Then the top and bottom is already done in one shot, rather than having to do 5 individual tops and bottoms, and then all that's left for me to do after that is do the left and right. That is 10 done and 90 more to go. So this is my, well, this will be my new studio. I popped over because my husband is having to sit here all day today. He's working in the bedroom right now because we've got loads of delivery. I think we've got like 7 different deliveries coming today. So he is here. So I thought I'd bring him a Greg's lunch because we're all living up here. This is going to be my studio. It is absolutely massive. It's at least double, if not triple, the size of my current studio. And I will do a studio tour, like old one and the new one. But it's very grey and it's very dark. It's north facing, which is what I wanted. I know most artists want south facing ones, but for filming, it's easier if there's no direct sunlight coming in. So this was really ideal for me. And so I got like the biggest room, which I'm like, thank you so much. Right now, because this is the biggest room, it's kind of become a storage area for all the furnitures. This is all furniture. And like this box, and this box is just one sofa. I don't know how one single sofa, it takes up so much space, but there you go. And then we have the tools here, and then we have some rubbish and other stuff here. We're still waiting on a entire kitchen to come as well. But I'm hoping it's very grey. For some reason, they decided to paint every single room in this entire flat this grey. So the bedroom is this color, the other bedroom is like this color, the kitchen is this color, the hallway is this color. So I'm trying to get rid of grey as much as possible. I want to paint this white so that it's nice and bright in here, even though it's north facing. And then I also want lots of mirrors here. I saw on Instagram there was like a hack you can do with IKEA frames and mirrors that make it look like a big window. So I'm really hoping to do that here. I'm going to have a print station here. I am going to have cutting desk here. I'm going to have my work desk here. And then I'm going to have 7 bookcases here for storage and organizing everything. And then I am going to have my filming desk here. So this is the beforehand footage. And obviously I will show you like progress and also how it looks afterwards. And then this is our kitchen. This is where we're doing the most amount of work. There used to be a kitchen here, we ripped it out. We had to also replace some of the walls, so my husband's done a fantastic job putting those plasterboards back in, and also here as well. And we're gonna fill those, that's where the tiles were. So we're gonna replace, smooth that down and put new things on here. So yeah, it is a bit of a chaos in here at the moment, but we are also getting there. So I keep going through emotional roller coasters with this room. Like 1 minute I'm like, oh my God, is this even worth it? What on earth are we doing? And then the next time it's like, no, it's totally worth putting a new kitchen in before you move in. So that was the flat, the new apartment. I hope you liked the little sneak peek. I am back in my current flat, back in my studio, and I am just going to carry on taping these. I think I managed to do 20 before lunch, so I still got 70 to do. Wish me luck. Finished taping all 100 sheets of this strip, long strip. Now I'm gonna cut it with this little one. This is a smaller one. I think this is the A2. It is the A2 version. The other one is an A0 version. I'm gonna use this to cut these strips into squares. By the way, the reason why I don't often make vlogs, or I haven't been, and I really want to get into making vlogs, is because I do my days are really boring. It's like this. I sit there and tape paper or cut paper or package things most of the time, and like doing my own art and things is very, very small fraction. This is such an average day for me, is when I'm prepping stuff. And I hope it's interesting for you guys, because I want to be more transparent and more open about the kind of lifestyle I have in terms of my work. Yeah, I hope this is interesting to you guys. All the papers trimmed. I think there's about 490 sheets trimmed, and all that's left to do is tape here and tape here. But I think I'm going to do that tomorrow because I'm really tired and I still need to do some building work. Well, I'm going to be painting the bedroom this evening, so I want to take it easy rather than push myself. So yeah, that is what 490 sheets of watercolor paper looks like. I do have something exciting to show you. That I just took delivery of these from a shop called Ethical Superstore. They do like green or ethical or fair trade items, and this is a bowl which I'm thinking either can be a plant holder or I can keep like small things in there. And I think this comes from India and I love it. I think it's awesome. It's very unique and I love that it's not perfect. I think that is really cool. And then I got 3 sets of these. These are like brass spoons and they were so cute, and I was just like, I love them and they'll be perfect in our new kitchen. So I got 3 pairs of these, so I got 6 spoons in total. So I'm really happy with these. These are so cute. I think I can hear a gerbil. Would you like to see a gerbil? So here is one gerbil. This is one of the gerbil cages. We got 2. This is Ruby. Say hello. There's 3 in here. We started off with 4 in here. She's so cute. She's always the most sociable one, and she's always the bossy one. Anyone else want a pumpkin seed? I've just had dinner. It was curry. It was such a good curry. Oh, it was so good. And it's only going to get better because the longer you leave it, like if it's cools down again, that's when the flavor goes into all the vegetables and it's going to be so good. So glad I put the effort in to make that. I am back in the new apartment and I am currently in the bedroom. And as you can see, I am painting that right now. Yes, that is, hold on, let me just change the camera around. Yes, that is a whole fridge freezer in our bedroom because it's going back in the kitchen, but there's just no where to put it. And so it's just in the middle of the room right now. I've done the first lot of cutting in and I'm really liking the color. It's like magnolia, but less yellow, and I'm hoping it's going to be coming. I've got to wait for some packages to arrive, so I might as well get started with putting the second layer on. I've got my mask on. I need the mask because if I don't wear the mask, I hope you can hear me. The fumes from the paint triggers a migraine, so that's why I have to wear a mask. And then some earphones for some music, and I'm ready to go. So that is all the edging done. Don't worry about the fact that that's patchy over here because I am going to get a mini roller and roll that instead of painting with a paintbrush, which will be a lot quicker. But yeah, I'm very happy with my progress. Up here as well. And then this weekend I'll come in with a roller and get it all finished. Just got the parcel. I actually didn't have to wait too long. And this is a toaster, so we can have toast. Oh, hold on, you're gonna have to hold on. Okay, so I know this is a coffee table that's like made out of wood. This is another coffee table that's like for the sofa, so you can go over the seat. And then this is in a Casey bowl. I'm so sorry for the appalling camera work. And I think I have like, I'm not actually no idea what the others are, but I don't want to give you travel sickness, so I'm gonna not film the rest. But yeah, we just got a huge box. We also got this box. We also got the floor that going in today. So this is going to be the kitchen floor, and this is going to be both the bathroom floors. We got a really great deal on this bathroom flooring because it's an offcut, but it's big enough to cover both of the bathrooms. So we got it half price, which is always good. Right, I think I am going to end the vlog here because all I'm going to do now is head home, have a shower, and probably go to sleep. But I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Do let me know what you think about these kind of vlogs. Hopefully I'll get better at filming vlogs as I go along. Fingers crossed. I told you, this is the whole way. It's grey as well. Everywhere is this colour. Even the cupboards are that colour. They just went crazy with this grey, so I'm trying to get rid of it. But the hallway will be the last thing to do, I think. I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!